Hey, what's going on, Bird Gang? Philly Carnage here, back episode 4 of the Philadelphia Eagles rebuild. So, as you know, we let Jalen Hurts walk. Horrible year to start the year last year. Wanted a huge contract, and we have Ritter, our superstar quarterback that we drafted 2 years ago. He's taken over the helm. Free agency, we brought in Justin Jefferson. We tried to make a play at Hurts again, but we decided we're just gonna, not put a bid. We only offered him half of what he wanted. So other than that, offense is still pretty solid. We need a backup quarterback. Defensively, we need defensive tackles. Defensive tackles and a left outside linebacker, even though I'm gonna boost Davion Taylor up there. So getting right into the draft to pick 8, as we talked last time around, defensive tackle. J.R. Babineau was going to be our selection. So we're going to grab him 76 overall, number 8 in true talent. We got him at 8, 306, 21 years old, hidden dev. Looks pretty damn solid. And if we can, we're going to hit on the next defensive tackle that we had scouted. So taking a look at the draft recap, we saw this defense tackle. We decided we're going to go BPA. Cameron Whiteman was that we needed a quarterback, so why not try to grab one there in the second round? And then we got Alex McIntosh. Kind of took a little flyer on him, but it panned out. 71 overall, 22 years old, rookie out of North Dakota State, hidden dev. So, I mean, these two, between Babineau and McIntosh, hopefully, they're going to be there to secure the inside. Other than that, we traded out of the 7th and, just took 62 overall linebacker, 66 halfback, and unfortunately a 59 overall corner that will most likely get cut whenever it comes to, cut day there in preseason week 4. So jumping into season 4, week 1, we got the New York Giants coming up. We got an 87 overall squad, 92 offense, 83 defense. So taking a look at it, offense still looking pretty solid. Still got a lot of gold here on the offensive line. And, it's going to be the first true season with Ritter as our starting quarterback defensively. We got our 2 hidden devs here. Hopefully one pans out and is at least a superstar. Bobby Okereke, Davion Taylor, Dylan Moses. They're all there. Still rocking pretty much the same. Cornerbacks are all the same. So yeah, let's get right into this season with a sim against the New York Giants. Try to come out victorious here. And we lose 35-21. We have a breakout scenario for Marcus Hooker against the Pittsburgh Steelers. That would be nice to get him up to a silver. As we're going to sim that up. See if we can get the victory. And we lose 38-17 for a lot of work. Got it. All right. So we're at least seeing some sort of developmental traits happening here so far. So yeah, jumping in back to an 0-2 start against the Washington football team, trying to get a win in that column, and we get a 28-21 victory. We'll finally get to go and send upgrades to our players. We got a week 4 matchup here. Finish out already up against the New York Giants, who are sitting 2-1. It'd be nice to get back to 500 and split the series with them. And we lose 42-21. Week 5 bye week here. Kind of take a look, see what we got. Offensive line, we know we want to run them into the ground. If he takes that, great. All right, he wants a little more. Rondell Moore, definitely going to re-sign him. So let's just come all the way over here to the left. Andre Dillard, gonna try to throw him up on the trade block. See what we can get for him, at least. Yeah. So Trey Hill will work out a deal with him. Dean, Jake, Terrell, Fulgham, that's another one. We got Justin Jefferson, so Fulgham's sitting as the odd man out. Kyle Krisk, let's just lock him up. We're not going to find a better punter anywhere. So we got him locked up. Rondell Moore is definitely somebody that we want to lock up for the long term. Set him at a 5. Likes the duration and bonus. Just wants a little more salary. So we'll definitely come back and get Brandon Brooks and Rondell Moore. Set him up here. See if somehow we can finally find a way to beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who the last time we played, were 0-6 and we lost. Now they're sitting at 4-1. We're currently 1-3. We suffer a 24-21 loss. I don't know what's going on with this rebuild after we made it to the Super Bowl as those 8-8 juggernauts. We haven't been able to do anything, but we get a 24-17 victory against the Saints, sitting at 2-4. We have an opportunity here over the next couple games to finally get back to where we should be, as we'll probably come in there to that Week 11 game against the Bengals. Just, we haven't played the Bengals yet. So it'll be interesting to see if we can win. We get a 28-21 victory over the Cleveland Browns. We're looking to take on the Dallas Cowboys here in Week 9, who are currently 4-3. So if we can come out and get a victory here, that'll be great. Rondell Moore won a little more salary. So let's pay the man. He's been solid for us up there, almost a 90 overall. Brandon Brooks wanted some more money. I've always been one of those guys that say, run your lineman into the ground. So if he takes it, there we go. We got him re-signed. So, at least for the re-sign portion, we're pretty solid. Got the Dallas Cowboys here. And we get a 31-14 victory. All right. Taking on the defending Super Bowl champions here, the Carolina Panthers. And we're back to 500. Panthers are looking pretty. 7-1 on the year. And we get a 20-17 victory. All right. Let's go. We're taking on the 6-3 Cincinnati Bengals. So with that, we did see that Joe Burrow was a free agent. So we will take a look to see what they got. So they got Joe Mixon, Jesse Bates, Derek Stingley, Ryan Tannehill as their superstar X Factors, Baker Mayfield, Tyron Smith, Devontae Smith, Carl Lawson, and Andre SZMYT, the kicker.
I liked what his head coach told us about him this week, that no matter what happens, whether he throws 7 interceptions or 7 touchdown passes, he's the same assertive leader in the huddle on his down.
Rolling to his right. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
So here we are down at the 17-yard line. Can we find Rondell Moore? No, we can't, and we just get sacked. Carl Lawson there for the 11-yard loss on the play. Oh, that was ugly. So here we are, 2nd and 21, trying to get some yards, trying to get back into at least field goal position. We got Rondell Moore. Can we use that speed? No, we can't. Catches the ball and downed right away, able to pick up 6. Okay. So as we're sitting here, 3rd and 15, we should be able to at least come away with a field goal on the drive. Unless we can find like Dallas Goedert or somebody. He's there. And Jordan Mailata just gives up on the play, allowing Sam Hubbard to get around the edge and get the sack. All right, so I can tell you this looks weird without having Fletch there. Our first round pick, we can tell, is already a superstar as Avante Maddox jumps the route. That's what I like to see. Didn't even have to do anything, and Avante Maddox is there to get us the ball back right away. Right outside of the red zone, trying to see what we got going. Can we hit Miles Sanders out of the backfield here? We'll find out. He's open. He's open. Can he get the toes down? He does. Down to the 13-yard line. That's what I'm talking about. Moving the ball fairly easy. Gonna try red zone scissors again. The only thing that worries me is that safety there on the left-hand side. And he just drops back in coverage, so we'll just dump it off there to Dallas Goedert as he's able to pick up a solid gain. 6, setting up 2nd and 4. Well, let's try the 0-1 trap. See if we can use Miles Sanders' speed, agility, elusiveness, everything to get into the end zone, and we do, taking a 10-0 lead here in the first quarter with the extra point pending. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Dylan Moses. Able to get that lurk. Yeah, I just followed it out there. I was expecting somehow to come away with a sack. But Baker Mayfield is now 0 for 2 to start the game. Or, really, 2 for 2. Both of them being interceptions. Let's try something. Cook could be open. Or Justin Jefferson. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. This team is firing on all cylinders now. And I don't know what it is. It's only the first quarter. And we got a 17-0 lead. Back on defense, trying to get something going again. And they hand the ball off. And Dylan Moses is there on the tackle. Held Joe Mixon to a gain of 1. Something's up with this defense. Don't know what it is. But like I said earlier, I'm enjoying it. Getting pressure as we got the bull rush. Oh, Patrick Surtain. Let's go. Baker Mayfield has thrown 3 interceptions so far here in the first quarter. As Patrick Surtain it was a duck. We got pressure back on Baker Mayfield, and Patrick Surtain was there to jump it and take it all the way. So Baker Mayfield officially has his first incompletion of the game. Technically he's 0-4, but like I said, he fumbles. Oh my. He fumbled. The rain is affecting him. But like I was saying, Joe Burrow, now has his first incompletion. Even though he's 0-4, he's at least completed the other 3 to the guys in green. The good guys. As we're trying to get back there again, we're able to get a little bit of pressure. And Joe Mixon just catches and runs right out of bounds, forcing a 4th and 19. Do I dare try for Jalen Reagor here? Can we get some Reagor bombs? Let's see. Able to beat his man deep. Do we got the arm strength? We do. Oh, we had him. We were there. Fortunately, incomplete. So, try some sticks. See what we got going here as we'll just roll right. We got the man beat, and we just overthrew. But did we pull the PI? Did we get the PI? I think we did. I think we did. There we go. Derek Stingley gets the pass interference. Big break for the offense as we get a fresh set of downs. Trying to come in here, try to get Miles Sanders the ball, get him a little more touches. We've kind of been, away from the run game. Only 3 for 15 and a touchdown. Able to pick up 5 there. So let's just try to keep working this ball on the ground. We'll go max protect. I guess him. See what we can do. Able to pick up the blocks. Ah ha ha ha. Ah. Able to get down. Miles Sanders up over 500 yards on the year so far. So, not too bad. Coming to the pistol set. See what we can do. See if we can keep rocking with Miles Sanders as Stingley forced 2 incompletions. Don't remember when, but hey, we'll go with it. Just trying to feed Miles. Trying to feed Miles Sanders the ball. They got weak side to the left, so we're gonna run strong side. Got the pullers. Got the pullers. Miles. We got caught up. Got sucked right into it, bringing up a 3rd and 7. FL cross. FL cross. See what we got. Can we move Justin Jefferson in motion? And if we can, how far does he go? Does he go the whole way? Justin Jefferson does go all the way. We'll catch him there in the motion. We'll hit him. And he went the wrong way. I wanted to juke up on the inside after the catch. That way we could have picked up the first down.
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now,
Yep, so I screwed up. Intentional grounding. I thrown the ball away. Thought I was outside of the pocket. And we gave up a safety. I mean, we didn't get sacked at least. So that's a plus. As we're going to try to get the ball back here. As we're only up by 25. Try to get this ball back. Try to put more points on the board. Just be greedy with it. As Babineau has, been able to get back there, get pressure. As once again, he's there, able to force pressure, send Baker Mayfield throwing that ball out of nowhere as the guys decide to celebrate on the sideline in a nice puddle of water. So here we go, 2nd and 10. Just trying to get there, trying to get home. Unable to do anything. He pitches it outside, but that should be incomplete. And it is. Baker Mayfield, 4 of 12, 3 interceptions, bringing up a 3rd and 10. Cover the inside, see what we can do here. See, hopefully we can go and, get that pressure. We got the bull rush, but he's going to be able to hit T. Higgins across on the drag route for an easy first down. Bringing up a cover 6 situation. So we'll send Y, covering Y. So just trying to stop the deep ball. Unable to get pressure. Able to club. And we got a roughing the passer. Tack 15 more yards. Onto that, down to the 13-yard line. Right here before halftime. Just trying to do something. Trying to get some sort of pressure. Trying to get home. Trying to force another turnover. Anything would be nice as they find Joe Mix uncovered for the touchdown. Reagor. touchdown, extend this lead here before halftime, giving Reagor his 5th touchdown on the season.
About to get going. Mixon will get it to start the second half. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way.
Intercepted for the 4th time today.
Bobby Okereke getting in there, wanting to join in to the pick gang. As what's up. So they were moving the ball fairly easily on us that drive, but luckily we were able to get there. Cause another turnover. So let's just hand this ball off. Miles Sanders able to get a decent push, gain of 4 on the play here in the third quarter. Third quarter. For some reason I was thinking 4th, but hey, is what it is. Rondell Moore, let's send the man in motion. See how they're playing this? They got man on him. So we got Cook out of the backfield, able to pick up a sizable gain. Down here to the 40-yard line. Hopefully, this drive will somehow come away with points. As we'll try running the ball here again with Miles Sanders, see if we get the right push, and this time it's blown up. Only a gain of 1. I guess we'll switch up. We'll come out here in some pistol sets. See what we can do here. As we have no audibles. Cool. So there we go. Miles Sanders getting a good push. Good push. He also got the assistance, the defense, to pick up that first down. Not having that great of a game. At least statistically wise with yards per carry, but he's doing enough to make it work. Gonna roll right. We have the wheel, but he decides to go out of bounds at the last minute, causing Ritter just to take off with it himself. So, right now we got a 2nd and 1. Let's try some strong power. So with the strong power, we'll audible it over. That way we get away from the superstar on the right side of the defensive line. Try to let our guys go and eat. Miles Sanders able to pick up a first down.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Flush to his right. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position
At the Bengals' 13-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more.
So here we are down at the 13,
Now it's 2nd and
trying to find something. We could have Dallas Goedert here in the corner, but it's picked up. It's picked up nicely. So we just got to throw that ball away, keep it a 3rd and 9 instead of a 3rd and long. So we'll just kind of look at it, see what we got going, see if there's anything that we can do. Try the cross drag. With the cross drag, we'll move Justin Jefferson out to the left, give that a little bit more spacing, as if anything, he will still be there on the in route. But we have, I believe that's Reagor, Jalen Reagor in for his 2nd touchdown of the day.
to get going. And they had a nice little drive going last time.
Bobby Okereke is in the zone. He gets picked up in the block, but that's okay because, Joe Mixon stayed back to block. With that, we're going to try to do a little bit of something, because we got a doorway over here and unable to break it up. Almost pulled a strip fumble there, which would have been fantastic. And unfortunately, it did not happen, as we're going to get back on Babinu, see if we can get pressure. And we were a little late on the jump. And Baker just throws this ball away, bringing up a 4th and 1. Going to be curious to see, will they go for it? And they will. So we're going to hit some press, pinch this line, try to get back there into the backfield. And they don't even throw it, but good thing Baker is inaccurate today. 12 of 26. And we get the ball back. So with getting the ball back, we have the opportunity to, add 7 more. Still with a lot of time left to go in this game. So we'll send Andre Dillard in motion there and hit Miles Sanders out of the backfield, able to pick up a sizable gain. 15 for 75 so far. They were the number 1 defense. Does not like it at all, as they surrendered 41 points so far today, and they have not been able to get their run game going, during a rainy day in Philadelphia, as Miles Sanders got sucked back in. He got sucked back in, or Sanders would have had a nice touchdown run. So let's try some single back again, go halfback dive, try to run it right up the middle here. We don't like that. We got some couple different options, but we'll hit it. Hopefully the blocks pick up, and they do. We gain 2. It'd be nice to go and somehow hit the 100-yard mark with Miles Sanders here before the end of the game. So just trying to do our thing. Miles Sanders able to find that hole, follow his blockers down to the 9-yard line. 94 yards so far. If we somehow find a way to get in for a touchdown, we get it. And with that, Miles Sanders is now over 100 yards, and that is his 2nd touchdown of the day. Business against the Cincinnati Bengals. We put a 50 burger on them. 51-9. Got Ritter as the NFC Offensive Player of the Week. 302 yards, 3 touchdown passes, 2 sacks, and 1 carry for 9 yards. So with that, we can hit our upgrades. Rondell Moore officially a 90 overall. Team is progressing fairly nicely. 93 overall offense now, 84 defense. So we're sitting at 6-4, ahead of 500 as we got the 500 Seattle Seahawks. And we come back to earth. 24-10, we suffer a loss. We got the 5-6 Baltimore Ravens here, and we're back at 500. Fantastic. 4-8 Washington football team. See if we can win. We get a 38-14 victory. That's what I'm talking about. 7-6. This here against the 7-6 Green Bay Packers could be, one of those games that really matter whenever it comes to making the playoffs as a wild card. Who knows? We lose 34-14, and we got the 8-6 Dallas Cowboys. So, depending on these last 2 weeks, could really be what it is for the division. We get a 17-14 victory. I have no idea what the division race is right now, as we get the 6-9 on Falcons. Hopefully, we can pull a win here, and we win 41-15. Well, that's never good to see. That is never good to see. Team leader Dallas Goedert wants to talk about Brandon Brooks, as it looks like it could be his last year. We got plus 20 morale to the entire offense. A veteran player wants to talk, season's over. Maybe it's time to hang up. He's talking about retirement. Morale's maxed out for the remainder of the playoffs. There's a chance that we would lose him, after this season, as we're here wild card round 9-7, and we came in 2nd place, tied for 1st with the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. So taking a look at the playoff picture here, we got the Minnesota Vikings, that number 1 seed, trying to enter this into the little spreadsheet I got going. We got the Vikings, the number 1, Panthers 2, Saints 7, Seahawks 3, us at 6, the Giants at 4, and the Bears at 5. So, some teams that we're very familiar with, teams that we've played this year. Hopefully we get some luck and we can, run the gauntlet. Did I see Babineau is an X Factor? If I saw that correctly, that's one hell of a draft pick. I am extremely happy with that. I'm not sure when that came up, but we have the opportunity. We go up 7 here in the first quarter, 7-3. We're down in the red zone once again, 14-3 against Seattle here in the second quarter, 14-10, 16-10. Seattle's driving. Seattle gets a touchdown. We're down by 1 here, and Seattle looks, they scored 24-16. Can we capitalize here before halftime? And we can't. Rough. Down in the red zone, able to tie the ball game up. We got an instant turnover back on 3rd down, and we get a 27-24 lead. The defense made a stand. If we get a touchdown, this game's pretty much over. There we go. Up by 10. We got the ball back. Put a 40 on them. This game's over. The Philadelphia Eagles are advancing to the divisional round of the playoffs as we're up by 20. Let's go. Able to beat the Seattle Seahawks. Miles Sanders really non-existent. 10 for 26. Justin Jefferson, same thing. 2 for 32. Rondell Moore, 4 for 61. But Desmond Ridder, 357, 2 touchdowns. So before we go any further, we're going to take a look at season stats. 18th overall offense and the 1st overall defense. Fantastic. As Desmond Ridder had a fantastic year. 4,200, 37 touchdowns, 14 interceptions, which is not the greatest. Miles Sanders up over 1,000 yards. Utilized him a little more in the red zone. 6 touchdowns. Okay. Receiving wise, Rondell Moore, 12 and 11. Dallas Goedert, 850 and 10. Justin Jefferson, 8 and 5. Jalen Reagor, 7 and 7. Okay. Defensively, Bobby Okereke stole the crown from Dylan Moses for our leading tackler. But 96, 3 TFLs, 1 sack, 2 interceptions, and Dylan Moses, 7 TFLs, no sacks, but 1 interception. Sack-wise, we got Josh Sweat leading the way with 7. Patrick Surtain led the way with 6 interceptions, Avonte Maddox with 4. So that's what I like to see, especially with the departure of Big Play Slay. The corners are actually stepping up. Yearly awards, we had John Dempsey, MVP. Ritter even made his way up there at 8. NFC, Ritter comes in at 5. Defensive player. We had nobody. Rookie of the year. We didn't draft. Nope. Amon Hills comes in at 9. Defensive rookie of the year. J.R. Babineau comes in at 2nd place. And at Austin, Alex McIntosh comes in there at 7. So, our 1st and 3rd round picks doing big things out there. Best quarterback goes to Dempsey, Ritter at 3, running back Dalvin Cook. Miles Sanders did not make that. Rondell Moore coming in at number 2. O-line Quentin Nelson back on top. And Brandon Brooks comes in there at 10. D-line, no representatives. Linebackers, nothing. DB, Patrick Surtain gets the number 1 defensive back in the league, Avonte Maddox, coming in there at 6. So we had recognition there in the awards. So I'm happy with that. And looking at the weekly awards from the wildcard round, Miles Sanders, yes, he did not do much running the ball, but he also had 8 catches for 122 yards. So with that, we will allow our guys to upgrade. And we'll take a look at the number 1 seed, Minnesota Vikings. see what they're rocking with. And as you see, Bobby Okereke and Babinu as our X factors, I'm going to have to go and look at possibly changing what he is. So we got Dalvin Cook, Daniil Hunter, Eric Kendricks, Marcus Williams, Cooper Kupp, Lance Sheets, Xavier Valade, Quincy Brackens, Kayvon Rogers, and Brandon Sly as their superstars. So before this game, let's go and change up Babinu's thing for his X Factor because really relentless DT. Definitely not what we're looking at. So with that, we're going to change it up. We're going to put on Fearmonger and under pressure, give him the better opportunity to get in there and get sacks. What did McIntosh? McIntosh comes out as a star dev. So I mean, we hit on one. Pretty sure he came out as a superstar. Where did he go up to an X Factor? I have no idea, but hey, that's what he is. I can show you now. That way you don't think I'm lying. Edited. We have none. So you can't say that I went in there and did it myself. So getting in here to the game against the Minnesota Vikings, hopefully we can continue this luck that we're on and find a way to win and represent the NFC, one of the NFC teams, the NFC Championship. Now, of course, I clicked the wrong button. Don't want to do that. So we'll go back to the Super Sim, play key moments, and just skip ahead. As the offense is down there in the red zone, we come away with 7. We got a turnover back in the red zone, up 14-0. So far, this team is red hot. Go up 17-0, and we get the ball back. 24-0, 24-7. So trying to get more points here before halftime. We're going to do a ding thing. 31-7. This game's over. This game is over. 38-7. Put up 45. Can we get another 50 burger on the year? 45-14. There we go. 45-14. We handled business. After that downward year that we had last year, we're one of the tougher teams, especially whenever it comes to playoff time. Miles Sanders, 14 carries, 48 yards. Justin Jefferson, 11 for 188. Rondell Moore, 9 for 76. And Ritter, 445 and 3 touchdowns. Fantastic. So we had no player of the week last week. All right. We got the 10-6 Chicago Bears. We'll take a look at their team as well. Just a quick little recap, see what we're going up against. Roquan Smith, Allen Robinson, Khalil Mack, and Pat Fairmouth. All right. So just X Factors. As we're going to jump right into this game, try to come away with another victory, and visit the Super Bowl for the second time this rebuild. As we got stuffed. Never mind. We got the score. We're moving the ball downfield, up 14-0 already. Back in the red zone, 21-0. 21-7 here in the second quarter, 28-7. All right, 28-10. Defense is standing. Offense is moving this ball very, very easily. As we missed a field goal. We didn't kick it. I don't know. 28-13 here in the third quarter. The Bears are driving as they get back within distance, 28-20. And we hold them to a field goal. Back in the red zone, 35-23. Here in the fourth quarter, Bears are driving once again, and they cut the lead within 5. Definitely need a touchdown here if we can. Never mind. Just burn the clock. Philly is going to the Super Bowl. We had Miles Sanders, 10 for 54, Justin Jefferson, 8 for 174, and Rondell Moore, 6 for 103. Ritter, 461. and 4 touchdowns. I don't know what's up with these quarterbacks in the Sims on these Super Bowl runs, but Jalen Hurts played absolutely fantastic whenever it came to the playoffs, and Ritter is doing the exact same. So Ritter and Bobby Okereke come in with your NFC Players of the Week. So here we go. It is Super Bowl week. We got the 9-7 Baltimore Ravens. Take a look how we got here. We were the number 6 seed. We spanked up on Seattle, spanked up on the Vikings, the number 1 seed, and had a close game here against the Chicago Bears. The Ravens, beat the Bengals 42-24, beat the number 1 seed Tennessee Titans, and beat the Jets 35-21. So it should be a pretty interesting matchup. Hopefully we can contain Lamar Jackson. Taking a look to see what they got. Ravens have Lamar, Marlon Humphrey, Hassan Reddick, Ronnie Stanley, Patrick Queen, Marquise Goodwin, Yannick Ngakwe, Justin Tucker, Zach Pascal, and Reed Blankenship. So it's going to match up to be one hell of a game, I think. Hopefully we can find a way to win this and just move on as we're down here in Atlanta. Did a big third down. We got it. First drive for the Eagles. Unable to do anything. 7-0 the Baltimore Ravens. And they're down in the red zone once again. All right. So we're able to stop them 14-0. But they've been able to capitalize on turnovers. 21-7. Going for a field goal. And we don't get it. Driving down the field. 21-14. We got the ball back. All right. Tied up. 21s. Defense almost made a stand, 35-21. Baltimore's doing their thing. As we're in the red zone, we cut it back down to a 1 score game, 2:49 left. Need a stop. We got the ball back, 1:40 left in the game. Can we send the Super Bowl into overtime? Third down, 57 seconds. We tie the ball game up. 50 seconds to go. Game's on the line. We need a stop. Defense needs to stop, but it's not looking like we're going to. Oh, we're in overtime. Big third down. Oh, defense needs our help. We turn the ball over. 41-35. We suffer a loss to the Baltimore Ravens. Throw this in the little Excel spreadsheet. It's rough. I mean, we've made the Super Bowl twice. We've been in the playoffs 3 times. Lost in the wild card, made the Super Bowl, lost 44-26. Year 3, absolutely horrible, 5-11. And then this year, finished 9-7, made it to the Super Bowl, and lost 41-35. J.K. Dobbins absolutely destroyed us. So something is going on with that defense that we're giving up that many rushing yards. On the day, Ritter, 400 yards, 3 touchdown passes. Jefferson and Rondell Moore, both over 100 yards. So with that, we'll get the upgrades and let's see. Can't promise. Promise you we did everything we could. Upsetting all of it. Check in on Brandon Brooks. Wanted a Super Bowl. Anyone on this team right now? I'm just tired. I don't have any season left in me. I appreciate everything you've done for this team. He's sad day. Brandon Brooks heads off to retirement. So that's going to be a big hole that we need to fill on that offensive line. As we get the season recap, as you see, we lost. Didn't have any of the yearly awards. Fantastic. So I guess, did I even do this? Yeah, I did, but I forgot I wanted to go through and lock up some of these other guys. Trill Williams, go. Can we get the old Jake Elliott to resign? He's going to test out free agency. Tyree Johnson, trading, solid depth, cheap deal. Trey Hill, want to lock him up. There we go. Andre Dillard, now that Brandon Brooks retired, I don't think we're going to find a better offensive lineman, and he wants to test out free agency. So, screw you. Just going to advance to free agency, take a look, and kick off next season with free agency. We're going to end it here. Just kind of taking a look at what we got. We got $37 million. We're going to spend it all. So we got, Bakhtiari, Stephen Gilmore, Fletch. All right. So we can go big on a lot of these guys. Try to bring them in. Just add that extra depth to the team. See what we can end up doing. But we did have some depth traits that I saw there. We'll take a look at it. So Rondell Moore went up to a superstar. Fantastic. Defensively, Patrick Surtain went up to a superstar as well. So, overall, and we had Babinu come out as his X Factor, McIntosh as a star. So, defense and all that, the depth traits are slowly coming. Unfortunately, next year is our final year that we got to hope that we can come away with a Super Bowl title. Yes, we've made it twice, but we're trying to outdo the Indianapolis Colts rebuild, where we actually won in the final season. But as you see on the screen, there are my socials, the Instagram, Twitch, Facebook. Make sure to drop a follow on all of those. All the links are down in the description below. And while you're at it, don't forget to hit that subscribe button with the bell icon on. That way you're alerted every time I post new content. But other than that, thanks for stopping by. Philly's out.